Hello students, welcome to new topic recursion in Java. Today we are going to discuss about the recursive function. What is recursive function and what are the uses of these and also what is recursion. So let's see recursive function. We say that if a function or method designed in such a way that it call itself in its body number of times, means if a function call itself again and again, then this is called recursive function, or this type of function is called recursive function, and this process of calling function is called recursion. Recursion is the process on which a function call itself again and again. So what is the advantage? Advantage is that whenever you have to do some task repeatedly using the function without loop, you can perform that type of task through the recursive function. Let's see first example, then it will be clear about the recursive function. Let's go for the example. Take new class, recursion, class recursion. int. Suppose we have to find the factorial of a number. The program is for factorial of a number without loop. With loop it's very easy because factorial of, suppose we have to find the factorial of 5. So factorial of 5 equals to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this will be the factorial of 5. So through the loop, we can execute the loop from n to 1 and we can find out. But with the help of function, what we can do and how we can do, that only I am going to declare. So suppose I have declared a function fact for finding the factorial, and I have to find the factorial of n. Now what I will do, I will give the condition that if n equals to 1, then it should return 1, else it should return n into fact n minus 1. Here see, n is what, 5, so 5 into 4 and again 5 into 4, so one by one it will. Now see here, suppose the value of n is 5, as I have given the example 5. So n is equals to 1, no, so it will not return 1, it will come down, and here n into fact n minus 1. N fact n minus 1 means 5, the value of n is what, 5 into 4, then 5 into 4 into 3, and again this function will invoke itself again and again. See, fact is the function and fact n is the, this one is the formal parameter, this one is the actual parameter. So actual parameter, the value of actual parameter will be copied into the formal parameter again and again, and it will be executed. So again and again this will be called here inside this function one. Now public main method to call public static void main 10 args. Class name is recursion, so we have to create the object of this class. Object equals to new recursion, and we have to call this method. So suppose int k equals to, it will return the factorial of the given number. So int k equals to fact is class function, member of class. So ob dot fact, and suppose I have to find the factorial of 5, so I have given 5. Now this k storing the factorial of 5. So now I am going to print this value, system dot out dot println factorial equals to plus k. See the output, no syntax error. See, factorial of 5 is what? 120. You can multiply and you can see the output from here also. 5 into 4, 20 into 3, 60 into 2, 120. So we are getting 120. Now once I made this function, now we can use this function for different values. Now suppose I have to find the factorial of 6. So simply I will put 6. Again, if you want to call this function, you can call, no problem. No problem. Give the value 7. So it will print the value 7. Factorial of 7, it will print the value factorial of 6. So this is the implementation of function and the recursive function. The where recursive function calling itself is the recursive function. Is the recursive function. Recursive function. Why? Because this function calling itself inside its body. The function body is what is. So this function is calling itself again and again. That's why this is the recursive function, and this process is recursive. Okay, students, I hope you understood about the